What's the coolest thing your mother-in-law has done to take everything from you? The courtroom smelled like cleaning supplies, and I was gripping the armrest so hard my knuckles ate. My mother-in-law sat across the room with a calm smile like she was waiting for a show. The judge looked at my kids. Tell me the truth about your mother. My daughter wouldn't look at me. Mommy doesn't beat us. She leaves us alone at night. I couldn't breathe. The judge gave my mother-in-law temporary custody, and she walked out holding their hands. She turned around and mouthed my grandchildren. My husband died in a car accident 2 years ago, and she blamed me even though I wasn't driving. My lawyer's office smelled like coffee and old paper. I'll do whatever it takes to get them back. The next morning, social workers pushed past me into my kitchen. One opened my fridge, snapping pictures, while the other held up my daughter's shirt, checking for stains. I followed them from room to room, asking what they were looking for, but they wouldn't answer. I passed every inspection, but my mother-in-law kept calling CPS with new lies, so the investigations never stopped. The supervised visit room had gray carpet and fluorescent lights that buzzed so loud it made my teeth hurt. A social worker sat in the corner, scribbling notes every time I moved. My daughter sat across from me with her arms crossed. How was school? Fine. Every visit felt the same until one day, her hands started trembling, her eyes filled with tears, and she leaned forward so close I could smell the strawberry shampoo I used to wash her hair with. Mommy, I need to tell you something. I reached for her hand. The door slammed open so hard it hit the wall. My mother-in-law stood there with a fast food bag and the biggest smile. Time to go, kids! I jumped up. The visit isn't over. She laughed right in my face. I can end these whenever I want. You should be grateful I even let you see them. She grabbed both kids and yanked them toward the door. My son started crying and reaching back for me, and she leaned down and hissed, "Stop it or no dessert for a week." He went silent immediately like she had flipped a switch. I drove straight to my lawyer's office. Her face went pale when she checked her computer. She filed to terminate your parental rights this morning. The hearing is in 2 days. I stayed up until 3, sitting on my bedroom floor, flipping through every video on my phone. Then I heard something that made my body go still. A video for my son's birthday. I was filming him blowing out candles, but in the background there was screaming from the kitchen. I turned up the volume with shaking hands. You always mess everything up. Then I watched her grab my daughter's arm and yank her so hard she stumbled. I called my lawyer. I found something. Send it now. I walk into court and the room smells like wood polish and sweat. My mother-in-law is sitting there in a cream blazer with her legs crossed like she's waiting for brunch. She mouths, "Nice try," and I clench my jaw. The judge calls my kids in one at a time. My son comes out with swollen eyes and snot on his lip. My mother-in-law rolls her eyes and whispers, "He's always been dramatic." Then she pulls out a mirror and fixes her lipstick. My daughter goes in. The clock ticks so loud it sounds like a hammer. My mother-in-law whispers loud enough for me to hear. This will all be over soon. Finally, the judge calls everyone back. She stares at my mother-in-law. "Your granddaughter told me everything." Her smile twitches. "What do you mean everything?" "She said you made them practice lying every night. You told them their mommy would go to prison. You slapped her brother when he forgot his lines." My mother-in-law shoots up. She's a liar just like her mother. Their own mother couldn't even keep my son alive. I stand. "Your Honor, can I show you something?" I press play. My son blowing out candles, then screaming, "You always mess everything up," then crying. My mother-in-law lunges across the table, knocking over a glass. That's fake. Guards grab her arms and her blazer rips. "Get off me! Do you know who I am?" The judge slams her gavel. "Full custody to the mother. I'm ordering a criminal investigation. Get her out." They drag her out with her hair falling in her face. My kids run to me, and my daughter buries her face in my stomach. "I'm sorry, Mommy. She told us you would never want us if we didn't lie." She looked up at me with tears in her eyes. "Can I call you Mama again?" Grandma made me stop. My mother-in-law got no visitation rights.